Alright, we found a game. This is another game of the playing. This is another game of the Road to 2000 series, in which I'm going to teach you how to get better and how to crush beginner and intermediate player till we reach 2000 level. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm rated 2100 on chess.com. My goal is to get to 2200 and to become ACM in the future. Now, my opponent played queen on f6 after knight on f3, which I mean, maybe if you check the analysis is not a mistake, but technically it is, because he's breaking one of the most important rules in chess, which is not to develop the queen early in the game. That's why I never suggest a beginner to play the Scandinavian, because they're going to lose the queen or to lose a lot of time trying to defend the queen. Now I can be really aggressive. The queen out early in a position like this, it's just a weakness, it's not a good thing, so I wouldn't really suggest to develop the queen early in the game, especially if someone plays e4. Now, after this move, I can cut back the pawn with the knight, with the queen, or, which should be better, I can actually play e5, gaining space, gaining time against the queen, and we will see. So e5 attacks the queen. He can't take my knight because otherwise I'm going to take his queen. He has to move the queen, and then we see. At that point, I might take this pawn with the queen in order to defend my pawn with the knight and also the queen at the same time. Really having difficulty speaking today because it's 10 p.m. I had to record this video so late because, you know, I usually record the video the same day I post them, but I can't do that because tomorrow I have to work. I have to help my dad. So I need to make a video now. So he moved the queen on f5. I can attack the queen again actually. Usually they put the queen on g6 at this point. f5 I don't think they ever played. And yeah, I mean, I can keep gaining times attacking the queen. After that though, I have to be careful that everything is defended and that I can cut to this pawn without losing time. So if I play bishop on d3, the queen has to move again, but this time can go on e6. So I'm going to take the pawn with the queen. But if I take the pawn with the queen, it's going to take on c2, but if it takes on c2, I'm just developing every piece, so it's okay. Now, this is an important thing to understand. You can sack material in order to have compensation. In this case, my compensation is that I'm completely winning because I have developed pretty much every piece and he has developed only the queen. For this reason, I again suggest you not to move the queen out early in the opening, because I'm going to show you how this guy is going to get destroyed in a couple of moves. Another piece has been developed, and yeah, his queen is grabbed and just... His queen is just grabbed. It's stupid. Yeah, so this is already completely winning, but if the queen wasn't grabbed, it wouldn't be winning. Also winning, so yeah, I mean. Now, let's see what can I do. He's a tricky guy. If I take his bishop, he's going to take this bishop. If I take his bishop though, I don't see what advantage I have. I already see that if I take the queen, I take my queen, I win a piece. So I'm already completely winning, but if you see a good move, look if there is something better. And probably there is, I don't know, like, let's say I move the queen. Oh, but he's also threatening this. Oh, So yeah, I don't think there is a better move. I am just going to win a piece though. But that's not the end. You have to convert this middle game into a one game, no? So I'm going to show you how to do that. Usually it's pretty easy if you are up a piece. I mean, it's pretty easy if you have developed a lot of pieces and your opponent just one. I don't know what is he thinking. You have to take the queen. You can't do otherwise. You have to take the queen. I don't see what else you can die, honestly. So I take my queen and I have the pieces developed. He has 0 pieces developed. I'm up a piece. I have more space. So this is why it's going to be really easy to convert this game. Unless he just resign now and I'm going to make a 2 minutes video. Which is fine because I don't have to lose hours editing. Come on, man. Just that's it. You can't do something else. It's just this move. Now, before you see something, let's say, yeah, I play the Scandinavian, I always win. First, what is your rating? Second, it's your rating is between, I don't know, 0 and 1500, that's not the rule. And it's going to be a pretty bad thing because I'm sure that if you play the Scandinavian against me, I'm going to win not only because I can calculate better than you, but because you're going to waste 20 times moving your queen because I know how to attack your queen, which is not difficult, by the way. So, yeah, don't play the Scandinavian until you reach. I don't know. I'm a nice guy. I'm going to say from 1600 up to above, but probably is also higher than that. We just don't play it though. Like, why would you? Why would you? It's not good. Like even if you know theory, in a lot of lines, white is going to castle long and to launch a nuclear attack against you. White can just be solid and still have more space and be completely fine. So I don't understand. Like, you don't want to learn theory, you can play the Scandinavian because it's the same stuff every time. There is nothing to learn. It's really logical to play, is really simple. By the way, this guy just left the game, so I'm just going to talk at this point. And I mean, so it's simple. Theoretically speaking, there aren't that many lines that do. But if you don't understand, if you're not good positionally, if you don't understand how pieces should be, where pieces should be, I mean, that is going to be a bad thing. Now, this guy just left the game, so I'm probably going to play another one. I guess. Because I mean, I would like to end the video now, but I can't make a video about, I don't know, 8 moves. This is the 8 moves and he left the game because he's dumb. I mean, I just won a piece. You are against a 1300, you can fight. You can fight. I'm not going to resign because if I resign now, he's going to say that I lost the game. But I didn't lose the game. I have a 100% winning rate on this account, which is a thing I love. So I'm going to play another game. A quick one. So now I'm just going to play quickly and this guy because I don't have time. So French because it's the thing I know better. Come on. This is bad. C6, I win the time. Thank you. This stops your pawn. This is a really bad move. I'm going to develop and castle as soon as possible, but before doing that, I have to be a bit careful because if I develop the bishop, he's going to check me. So what can I do? I'm going to play bishop on e7, blocking the check and then castle, and then develop the bishop on d6 in the future. This move makes no sense. You just lost the time. I don't have to cut to it back, and I mean, if I cut to it back, your bishop is good and you can move the pawn. What if I don't? You capture. I might even capture with the queen because I'm going to threaten your bishop, so who cares about your threat? No one cares about your threat. You should threaten things better. This is a false threat. Even this move. You're not even threatening something. You see, guys, this is just pointless. You're not threatening something. Now, I'm going to threaten your queen. So I guess you had to do something about that. Yeah. Now I'm just sliding the bishop back. Again, I'm not scared because you're not threatening something. This is a really bad weakness about your position. This is a bad weakening about your position. Now you're going to get destroyed in a couple of moves. Thank you. Now I can open the file for my rook. Now I hang a fork. By the way, no, I didn't hang. I didn't because there is this check. And I can move the rook somewhere else. I'm a lucky piece of shit. So, rook on e8 because I don't want to lose the rook. Fair enough. You have to be a bit careful about your knight, but it's not the end of the world. If you play c5, that's annoying. I guess I will figure it out. Now, is still weakening his position is not good. It's not a good thing to do. Like, this was a mistake because I took with the f pawn. I should have taken with the h pawn, but apart from that, let's say if I took with the h pawn, like, zero problem at all, and it's probably still lost. Now I can put pressure on this knight. So I can play this, but I'm going to get forward, which is not ideal usually. So I'm going to play this move, threatening the knight. If I take the knight, I can take this pawn, and I'm threatening this knight at the same time. So I guess you have to move the knight somewhere. I think it's tapped. So it's the second game where I casually tap a piece. Yeah, tap, I mean, in this sense. Now I win a pawn. I don't think it's only that, though. You see why you shouldn't play a move like this? Because now I won a pawn, and now you're going to lose in a couple of moves. I just have to find the best way. Now I'm going to take this pawn, because I'm up another pawn. I'm threatening this pawn too. I'm going to develop the knight, develop the rook, and life is good. So now it's threatening the queen. I have to do something about that. Targeting this pawn looks really nice, but I was going to play queen on f5, blundering a fork. So why don't I play queens? I'm up 2 pawns. Let's play the endgame. Yeah, fair enough. By the way, if you play against a Scandinavian player, and you know it's a Scandinavian player, never trade pieces into the endgame. You might think that trading pieces is better because there are less pieces and the chance you blunder are less. No, it's actually worse. It's much worse. Playing the endgame, I mean, the endgame is probably the most difficult part about all the parts. So, honestly, you shouldn't really trade into an endgame. Now, what can I do? I mean, again, if you take my queen and just dating it to an endgame, and I'm not worried about that at all. It's threatening the b7 pawn, so I guess I can just defend it. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? What if I take... Wait. What if I take the queen? The knight is pinned, but temporarily. Yeah, I'm just playing this. I should stop thinking, because the more I think, the more I... You see, I can't even talk. The more I think it's 10:30 p.m., the more I... Yeah, yeah. You got it. You got it. English is difficult. Sometimes. This game should have been a quick game. 18 minutes recording. Come on, man, play! I had to cut all of this. Play! Please, please play, please play. Nice. You did exactly what you shouldn't have done. Now, you see, this is a... this guy, the problem of this guy, which is, I mean, a common problem at this level, I guess, is that you're threatening nothing. This move threatens nothing. You are wasting time playing moves that do absolutely nothing, except making you lose, because if you waste time, I'm going to do something, because I'm not like you, I play move that actually does something. So you're going to waste a lot of times and you're going to lose. Now, a really good thing I could do now is putting pressure on the second rank. Why? Because he gave me the second rank, I'm attacking his bishop, but I'm okay. Move the knight away, get out. He's going to attack my rook, and he's probably grabbed. So yeah, probably saw this. Reading now is great for me. Obviously, I'm up 2 pawns. My strategy is better. I'm up 2 pawns, so I mean, I guess my strategy is better. Let's do something with the knight. Why? Because it's not doing anything. So let's try to put the knight on a decent square, which should be e5, threatening the bishop and the pawn at the same time. This is not good at all for him. He kinda has played another rook. The more he plays, the more my winning chances are higher. This is not an opposite colored bishop endgame. This is me up to pawn in a normal endgame. Knight against bishop. Also, the bishop might be better in general, but in a lot of endgames it's actually better to have the knight. Obviously, it depends on the position, but especially if you don't have a lot of time, the knight is so tricky. And in such position, it's really better to play the knight, because there are like position where my opponent has a knight, I have a light square bishop, and all my pawns are on light square, so my light square bishop is pretty much stupid because it can't even move. In that case, yeah, they are going to be much better. Also, the problem of the bishop is that he attacks just one color. So, you know, if you have a weakness of the opposite color, you're going to lose it, probably. Yeah, he's clearing my rookies on the second rank. It's GG, it's over. Knight on e5, win another pawn. Knight on c3. Can't be a bad move. Let's threaten the bishop. If he attack my rook, I take the bishop defending the rook and lose a piece. this loses a piece. Can you design, please? You design, please? No, he's not going to design. Let's push. Why? Because it's defended and pushing is always a good thing. Let's take another pawn, I guess. Let's attack this pawn because it's weak. Let's take this pawn because I win a pawn. Sometimes chess is so easy. Let's push this pawn because it's a pass pawn. That's my reasoning behind every move, basically. Let's defend the knight. Just to bring the king into the center. Push, 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 GG. Push, 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 GG. Let's grab some space. Push. Thank you for the free push. Place the rook on a really good square. If it grades, obviously I'm up a piece, so I'm up a piece, pawns, whatever. I'm up whatever I want. Push. You can't stop it. Yeah. And he resigned. So he made a lot of mistakes. I hang a fork. But despite that, everything went wrong for him because 90% of his move were threaten something for no reason, wasting time, basically. So don't waste time. This time, not analysis this time. Not analysis this time. I don't have time for this. I hope you like this video and you learn something. So see you soon.